guys, it's Maura, welcome back, and today I'm just going to show you how to make a VLLO video. So I'm going to hit create video at the top, and then I'm just going to scroll through my photo library, and I'm just going to press whatever footage I want to use to put into this video. So you can add photos, you can add videos, you can have GIFs to your VLLO account, and then once you're done, you're going to hit the top button, and then it will bring all those things up in the order that you press them on there. Right now I only have my intro in there. If I hit play, it will play it out. So now that I have my intro in there, I'm obviously going to need more, so I'm going to hit the plus button and then add another thing. So there's this thing at the top that says insert blank scene, and that actually basically means that you can just add a blank thing. You could add a background on it or whatever, but it's just this like blank space, and it's kind of nice to have when you want to have like a background for something like a picture or a GIF. So if you want to do that, that's something you can do, but right now I'm just going to click on some footage that I have of me organizing, and then I'll add it in. So there it is, and I'm just going to make this a lot shorter because it's really long, so I'm just going to hit the mute button right away, and I'm going to change the speed all the way up to 8, so it goes a lot faster, obviously. So I turn the mute button on just so you can't hear any noises that might be coming from it. Then I'm going to adjust the size and make it a little smaller than the actual frame. And then I'm going to go to background, and I'm going to change the background. So if you're wondering how I do the background, all you have to do is go to background on whatever one you want, and you can change the photo. I always use this pink color. I just really like it. And I'm just going to go aside and actually just make it a little bit bigger. So I just sort of like inset the frame in, which kind of like, it's a cool vibe. I don't know. I just like that way it looks. So now that I have the frame in, I'm just going to add a sticker. So I'm going to hit this little like record button. I'm going to put it over in the corner, make it a little small but not too small so I can still see it. So it's gotten that like sort of like the camera is like recording. So I'm just going to put that there. And then I'm going to just adjust the size a little bit so it fits the whole thing. And now when I play it out, it'll sort of like be there in the corner. So after I do that, I'm going to add my subscribe button in the other corner, make it a little smaller, kind of big, and just move it over, because usually in my intros of my videos, I just want to have that little subscribe button so people know to subscribe, because that's really important, and I like this one the best. There are other versions in VLLO, but I'm just going to use that one for now. And I'm going to resize it again just to make it like that perfect size. So now when I play, it'll do the little transition into this, and we have the indent, we have the recording button, and the subscribe button. So that's all there now. So to add that like grainy GIF, you're going to go down to picture in picture, and you're going to hit GIF, and you're going to have to download it, but once you do have it downloaded, you can just click it, and it'll come up like there. I'm going to make it bigger than the entire screen. And once I do that, I'm going to change the transparency or occupancy from 100 down to like 10 or something, like really low, but it's still there. So it looks like that little grainy sort of intro effect. So now when I play it, the GIF will be playing, and you can see it's like sort of like got that green in it, and it's really cool looking. Okay, so to create this transition, I'm just going to hit the plus sign and add in this GIF that I uploaded just from Pinterest. It's pretty easy to find. It's seen basically everywhere. So once you add that in, it's just going to just be there. And right now, it is definitely too long. I only want it to be like 1 second. So I'm just going to hit it and hit split, and I'm just going to split it. And I'm just going to delete those two other parts, so it's just literally, this is like 1 second blip. And once I get that, I'm just going to scroll back up to the top and hit add sound effect. So now I'm in the sound effects, and I'm just kind of looking for a sound effect that would work. And it does take a little bit to load because you have to like download the different sounds. But once it does load, you can just play the sound out and listen to it and see for yourself if you like it. And it'll play it out, and that's definitely the one, so I'm just going to add that in, and boom. Now when I play it, it has a little like bleep sort of noise, and it's like its own transition, even though it wasn't technically a transition in VLLO. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to resize this because it doesn't fit the whole screen, so I'm just going to hit size and make the size bigger until it fits the whole screen. And now we're officially done with that transition. Okay, so to add text, you're going to go down to the text, hit text, and all your recents are going to come up here. And I'm just going to click this recent one. The original one looks like this. It's called Vlog 10, and it's originally yellow. If you want to change the font, you hit font, and you want to change the style, you hit the text style, and that'll change the color and like the background color and all that stuff. So just in case you want to edit your text, you can do that. And otherwise, that's my text, and it's pretty simple. You just can drag it to make it longer or shorter. And now I'm going to add some music. So to add my music, I'm going to go to the top in the music, hit the BGM, and I'm going to go to files and click on one of my files. And to upload, you're just going to add that plus sign in the corner, and then you can add your own music if you want. And I just use this from the free YouTube library just so I don't have to worry about copyright. So that's how you add text in. You can do everything that you can usually do with other things. You can make it louder or softer. You can cut it or make it like shorter if you want. So that's how you add music. Okay, so now I'm just going to do some more editing. Like I'm just going to split this now that I have that little intro, and I'm just going to make the size a lot bigger so it fits the whole screen again. So it's no longer indented with that background. And when I play it out, that's what it's going to look like, and then it's going to go back to the full non-indent. So I'm thinking that for this next part, I might like add some like text or like just something different. So as I keep scrolling through, like you can also duplicate it if you really want, or you can also reverse it, and that takes a while. But if you have the patience, you can reverse it if you want. I'm not going to do that though because it just takes too long. So yeah. So I'm thinking for this next part, I'm going to add a frame, which is right under the motion stickers, and they are basically like just like a frame around your video that you have. So if you want to just like indent something like that, and you want to have like a list right next to it, you can do something like that. And then, or if you like want just like a line around it, or like hearts, or like little dots like this, you can do that. If you want like a quote box around it, another thing you can do, little hearts. And I think these actually move too. So like when I play this out, you'll see that I have my like moving heart frame around there, which is super cute. So now I'm going to add some more text, but I'm going to go to the captions one instead. And it's kind of cool. So it has like all these different things that like are little like pieces of paper, or like little circles, or different shapes, or arrows, or like things that kind of look like a note or something like that. So these little like captions are really cute and fun to like spruce up your thing. I'm going to use this one, and I'm just going to type in what I want to do. I think I'm going to just do like time to organize because that's what I'm doing in the video. So yeah, it works. And right now it's really small, so I'm just going to enter, and it makes it a lot bigger. So I'm going to hit that color button to change the colors out a little bit and make them what I want them to look like. So I think I might go with I think I'll just go with that color. And I also want to change the font up a little bit, and they do have a lot of different fonts. So you can also import your own fonts if you want, but I think I just like that font. So there we go. And then I have my text. And that right now it's a little boring, so I'm thinking I'm just going to add like an animation to it as well. So you can do this all with regular text too, not just the captions. So this can also apply to other texts as well. So there's a lot of things that are locked, but there are a few things that you can do for free. So I think I might zoom in. And then for the out one, it'll zoom out. So now when I play that, it'll sort of like zoom in like that. And it'll just go right back out. Okay, so to add in a filter, we're going to go down to the filter button, and then they're going to have a bunch of these different filters that you can use for free. There are a bunch of other ones that are not free and they're locked, so you'd have to purchase those with a premium account, but I just like to use this, and all you have to do is just click on what you want, and it will just pop right up. And with the filter, you can change it to last a certain amount of time. I'm pretty sure you can put filters over filters, and you can just like split them if you want. You can change the strength of it. And now I'm just going to add some of these little moving stickers on there. So I'm going to first have like a little like button playing over the filter. And I think I'm just going to split that and delete the rest to make it a little shorter. And then I'm going to add like a little subscribe notification bell on there as well. And I think I might need to edit that because it's a little too low, so I'm just going to bring it up a bit. And now I have this cute little filter over, and then I have these little motion stickers for like a little like button, and then a notification bell button. So if you want to put filters on your VLLO video, that's how you do it. And I think it would be kind of cool to like put something over your filter, like a moving sticker or text. So that's another tip that you can try. So I'll show you the final results in a moment.